Hey y'all, Latoya here, coming to you with another video because first of all, am having a great hair day today. And I want to share it off. And second of all, I was just inspired. To share with you all something that I've really been working on and I've really been focused and attentive towards during this quarantine. I was led to share with you all the importance of establishing a routine. Routines sound boring. People don't like routine, but I'm going to tell you that it's what you need to stay sane, to stay mentally healthy, to stay spiritually elevated. You have to have a routine. Think about our ancestors, okay? Our ancestors who did not have jobs and who may not have had a home. They may have been nomads moving around. Trust and believe that they had something to do every day that gave them a sense of purpose. They had a job that they did every day. They had just a function within the tribe or within their society every single day, even though they didn't have an actual job. We need that type of structure to thrive. If they had just been out, just laying around, getting up, hunting whenever they wanted to, doing random jobs, like one day I'm the teacher and the next day I'm the herbalist going around finding the herbs, and the next day I'm the pot maker. No, people have established roles within the tribe because it's something that we need on a primal level as human beings, just to stay happy, just to stay just have a sense of purpose. They say in the Bible, without vision the people perish. That is basically what they're talking about. You have to have a sense of something in order to thrive and be successful. So a lot of people during this time are dealing with depression and anxiety because they don't have a sense of purpose. They're just kind of doing everything. They're not, and some days they're doing nothing. We're not tribal people anymore. We're not nomads anymore. We live in these houses, whatever. How do we create that sense of purpose? Just by being at home. One way that you can do that is by waking up every day with a plan. Okay, a plan. Like, today I am going to accomplish these 3 or 4 things. You may want to establish that the night before. Okay, so you wake up and you have your plan. Before you even execute on that plan, you prepare for your day. What does preparing for your day look like? Preparing for your day looks like waking up at a certain time every day. I don't care if you're off of work. I don't care if you don't have anything to do. Set an alarm. I set an alarm every single day for myself and for my children, especially with this distance learning. They have to wake up at a certain time, okay? So you set an alarm every day and you wake up within a range. You don't have to be completely strict about it, but within, 15 minutes to 45 minutes of a certain time every day. Plan to be up. So you set your alarm. You wake up in the morning. You fix your bed. Y'all, fix your bed. I know it just doesn't seem like something that's very important, but it's just, I don't know what it does. It just it establishes the energy for the day. A nice, clean, neat bed. So fix your bed. Okay, so wake up in the morning, fix your bed, shower, and prepare for the day as if. Prepare for the day as if you have something to do, even if you don't have anything to do. What does that look like? That looks like combing your hair. I have been seeing so many people on social media who just are looking like Who Shot John. You do not have to walk around looking like that. Your stylist may not be available right now, but this is your time to become a little bit more self-sufficient and resourceful. If you need to pull your hair back into a ponytail so your hair doesn't have to be all over your head, then just do that. Just spruce yourself up. Comb your hair. Brush your teeth every single day. Wash your face every single day. And get yourself prepared. I make it a priority to make sure I wear eyebrows almost every day. I'm not going anywhere, but it's just something that makes me feel good. So really take care of your physical body. Also, and I'm from the old school, I know these newfangled people don't really necessarily believe in shaving or anything like that, but I make sure I keep myself very nice and manicured. Okay, so wake up, shave your legs, shave your armpits, shave whatever you need to shave just to make sure you're just nice and clean for the day. But that's what makes me feel good. If that's not something that makes you feel good, then do something else. But just make sure that you are clean and presentable, even if you're just going to go downstairs and then sit on your couch. Okay. I think that just taking care of yourself and looking good for yourself is tremendously underrated. I have days where I may not see anyone but my family because I'm a stay-at-home mom, because I'm an entrepreneur. But every single day I wake up and I try to make myself look as nice as possible. I even washed my hair yesterday, which sounds like it's not a big deal, but it's a huge deal. My natural girls know it's a huge deal. I don't just jump in the shower and wet my hair and shake it around and come out looking like, with the luscious curls. It doesn't work like that. I spend about 3 hours on my hair anytime I do my hair, okay? And I make it a point to do it whenever it needs to be done. Sometimes it's a week and a half, sometimes it's 2 weeks, but I'm not gonna walk around looking crazy just because I'm on quarantine. It does not make me feel good. And I have a husband. Your husband wants someone nice to look at. So look as nice as you possibly can, okay? So that's my first tip. Be active. Get active. Move around. Set a time for yourself to actually sit down. Don't wake up, get dressed, and then just go sit down and do nothing. No, say, I get my reward for the day of being productive will be to sit down and binge watch Netflix. My reward for the day will be to sit and just drink a glass of wine. Be productive. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, during this time, don't put pressure on yourself. You don't have to be productive, this, that, and the other. What I'm telling you all from experience, as just a person who's at home quite a bit, and also as a trained psychotherapist, you need to be productive. Your lack of productivity may be contributing to your feelings of depression, hopelessness, anxiety. You need to be productive. Just as a human being, we need that in order to feel good about ourselves. Every now and then you take a break, but a vast majority of your life should be you actively working towards something that makes you feel good. If it's stressing you out, then you need to figure out something else to work towards, because that's not it. It should be something that you look forward to doing. So wake up in the morning and find that thing that makes you be productive and do it. Do something productive every single day. Many of us are tempted just to sit around the house because it's just like, what am I going to do with nothing to do? Especially those of us who live in larger cities or who live in apartment homes. Trust me, I lived in an apartment for all of my adult life up until about 6 or 7 months ago. So I get it. But it's important for you to get up and get out and get sunshine and get fresh air. That is what's going to keep your immunity up. That is what's going to keep your mental health good. I'm outside today. I cannot stand the rain. It's just one of those things. Like it's if it's raining outside, if it's cold, it's cloudy outside, especially if it's cold outside, what do I want to do? I want to sleep all day long. I want to just lay in my bed and I want to go to sleep, wake up, eat, and then get back in my bed and go back to sleep. And not even like in a bad way, but I enjoy sleeping in the rain. But that's just not practical. I can't do that. So even today, it's a rainy, dreary day, even though this is just not ideal weather for me. It's cloudy, but we're still getting sunshine. I'm still getting sunshine. Even though it's cloudy, my body is still benefiting from this. I'm still getting vitamin D. My lungs are getting cleared out. So it's just important to get outside every single day. Another thing that's extraordinarily important in terms of establishing a routine, is having a time during the day where you unplug. Do not sit up and watch the news all day long and then get on your phone with your family members and your homies and talk about this coronavirus stuff, and then get back in front of the TV and watch more television about it. And while you're watching that, simultaneously scrolling through social media, where it's all this information about what's going on, what's happening, what's not happening, conspiracy theories, this and the other. Part of your routine, part of your day should be to unplug. How you do it is up to you. If unplugging means sitting and reading one chapter of a book, then do that. I actually highly recommend that. If unplugging for you is meditating, then do that. I have found it very difficult to meditate during these times. And I advocate heavily for that, but I'm a human being and I just trust my instinct. And when I'm not feeling up to doing something, then I'm like, okay, well, maybe I need to do something else. Okay. But During this time, if you can meditate, then meditate. Do that. If your unplugging is just your sitting in the bathtub for 15 minutes, then go ahead and do that. You do not have to think about this corona stuff all day long in order to be responsible. You don't have to. You don't have to know every single new development in order to protect your family. We pretty much know what it is. We know what to do. We know what not to do. We know that this is highly political, and a lot of this is not even about us. We understand that. So as a person who has the right to exercise your freedom, part of your freedom is saying, I don't want to listen to this right now. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to know anything about this. 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever you need, as long as you're moving responsibly. Because guess what? This has been happening for a month, month and a half, and nothing has changed. They keep on telling us the same things over and over again. Stay away from people. Wash your hands. Stay away from people. Wash your hands. What about the elderly? What about this? We know. Okay, we know. You don't have to keep reminding yourself, and trust and believe if something huge happens, where it's just like, it's gone, the virus has disappeared, or whatever this is has disappeared, you'll know, because people will call you and you'll be like, oh, well, let me turn on the news right now. A lot of us feel like doing the right thing is to stay informed and just to stay on top of everything. But you have to respect yourself and your mental health and your spirit. Okay, and your number one priority is to take care of yourself. And overwhelming yourself with that information and bombarding yourself with that information does not serve you. It's not making this any better for you. So unplug every day. Make that part of your routine. All right, but y'all, I can go on and on and on about this, but I'm not, because I feel like I'm getting too preachy. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Peace.